Hi everyone and good morning. I am here to show you how to make this really cute, quick and easy gift card holder. But we're going to do it with a different set and I'll show you that in a second. Let me just turn that light off so I don't get the shadows. Right, that might be bright enough. Oh, I don't know, it's a bit dark, isn't it? Right, I don't know if that is any better. Oh no, that's even worse. Oh my goodness me. Let me just, it's a bit dark and gloomy here today. No, that's even worse, isn't it? Oh my gosh, I'll make my mind up in a minute. Right, we'll have to see if that is good enough. And if it gets too dark, then I can always alter the, there you go, we'll try that. Right, okay, so I'm Chanel and I am a Stampin' Up demonstrator here in the UK. So we are going to make this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous gift card holder. Good morning, Julie. So this is the gift card holder. It's super cute. I saw this on Pinterest. So this isn't my idea, but I am going to switch it up to something else. We're going to use a different set. So that is my idea, but this gave me some inspiration to do something a bit different. So let me show you it. It is just super cute. Got a cute little belly band like that. Look at the little penguin on there. Hi, Linny Luz. I'm glad you are here, Linny, because before we get on to make the gift card holder, I'm going to show you something. So just stay there. So this is the gift card holder, and when you open it, it pulls up the gift card just like that. And it just says, be cool, be chill, be merry inside. And then you can just take your card out. So that is the gift card holder. It's super cute, super quick, super easy. But we are going to use, instead of Penguin Place, we are going to use Peaceful Deer. Morning, Sharon. But before we get on, I did want to just say last night I spent some time with the designer series paper, the Penguin Party Designer Series paper, which is a pick from your celebration items. And I did sit there and punch out the little penguins, and then I cut out the little foxes and the polar bear. So what you could do, instead of the penguin, you could have the little polar bear sat on there with a present and a Christmas tree. So there's an idea there. Or you could have a little fox with the little penguin and switch it up. Hi, Belinda, honey. But let me just show you something, because before we get on to make the Peaceful Deer version, I just want to show you something with the Penguin DSP. Let me just find, right. So this is the sheet of DSP that you can actually punch out the penguins. But you're probably thinking, oh my gosh, I haven't brought my punch up. That's what you're thinking. Right. You're going to have to stay with me just for 1 second because I left my punch downstairs. Right. Hold that thought. Right. One of these days, I might actually be organized. Right, and actually have everything where I need to have it. Right, that wasn't what I was. Oh my gosh, you saw me then looking rather rough. Okay, I do apologize. Right, okay. So this is the punch. So let's just have a look. And you see, if you was to go like this, your penguin's upside down, right? And you can't cut them out. So the best thing to do, in my opinion, is to actually get your snips and just trim around. Let's just say we've trimmed around here because the other penguins are half done. So let's just say we've just trimmed that off. And then what you can do then is actually take your punch and put your little penguin in there like that. And if you go from this side, so what you'll then need to do is you'll then need to cut off your box so you don't lose him. And then you can then punch out the next one. Okay, so that's just a little tip for you on that particular, and look how many you can do so quickly. And then just fussy cut out the foxes. Okay, Linny, so I hope that's helped you. Hi, Angie, honey. So that's how you punch them out of the DSP, and then you just fussy cut the foxes and the Christmas trees, etc. Right, okay. So I hope that's helped. Lots of penguins that you can cut out of your DSP. I am going to be definitely ordering some more before celebration ends because it is just super, super lovely. Right, let me just move this DSP out of the way. Oh my gosh, we've got paper everywhere. So we are going to do a peaceful deer version of this gift card holder. So what we're going to do is we're going to do it a little bit different. So we're going to be using Old Olive for the base instead of the basic white, because this one's got a basic white base. We're going to be using Old Olive. We also have some crumb cake here. And we're going to be using the Warm Hugs Designer Series paper, which is this one here. I'm going to be using. Okay. So let me give you your measurements because it is really easy. We're also going to be using the timber embossing folder as well. So we're really going to step this one up. So your actual base for your gift card holder is, it measures 7 3/4 by 5 1/4, and I have got no space whatsoever on my desk. Right, so oh my gosh, I'm running out of space. So we need 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. So 7 3/4 by 5 1/4. Okay, like that. And then move your blade to the top. And then we're going to score at 2 3/4 and 6 1/4. Now, your 6 1/4 mark is a little bit dodgy to see on here because of this here. So what I do is I bring it up to the line here. You'll see there's a line, but you don't have to be precise, but I just bring it up to this kind of line here, probably gone over very slightly. Then you're going to turn it, and you need to score on both ends 3/8 of an inch. So we're just going to, and you're scoring, so 3/8 of an inch, score down there, and you're going to do the same on this side, 3/8 of an inch. Now you've got two options here. Now this is your shorter piece here, this is your bigger piece. Now what you can do is cut all the way up these lines to this mark here and on the same here, but I'm going to do it with the with the cutting board. So what you're going to do is you're going to bring your cutter in at 1 1/2. Is that right? 1 1/2. So we're going to bring this down to 1 1/2. You're going to bring your little pointer. There's like a little line here. You're going to bring that down and cut that down like that. So you've literally just cut that there. And then you're going to get your snips and come in at an angle just here like that. So you're just cutting away all of this side. Then you've got to turn this side round, line up your scored piece, and you're going to bring your cutter in at 6 1/4 and just line that little line up there, and you're going to come away up to the top. Okay, just like that. And then you're going to trim at an angle this little bit there. Okay, so that is your base for your gift card. Okay, Then you need a piece of basic white, which measures, what does it measure? 3 3/4 square. So you're going to do 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then what you're going to do is you're going to score 3/8 of an inch on each side and turn it around and do 3/8 of an inch. Right, that is it for the scoreboard for now, cutting board for now. Right, now with this piece, what you're going to do is you're going to burnish one way, and then you're going to burnish the other way. So you're going to do like a Z fold, so like that. Okay, so that's what you're going to do with that piece. This piece we are going to burnish like that and like that, and then just burnish these side bits. And then we're going to bring in our tear and tape, and we're just going to put a piece down here. Oopsie daisy. We can trim that up in a minute. Not the end of the world. Hi, Sue, honey. Right, okay. And then if you have done that, what I've just done, I'm just going to come in and trim that. Okay. Then we're going to take this off like this. These are so quick. Honestly, you won't believe how quick these are. We're just going to just burnish that. Right, okay. So that's that bit done. Now, with your basic white piece, this piece here is the bit that catches the card. So where have we got the card? Okay. So that's the piece that catches your card. So you're going to need that piece to go in here like that. And this piece here, it should be underneath your fold there. Okay. Should be like that. And what you're going to do is you're going to put tear and tape down here. Let's just use up that piece there. And then put another piece. I've got some little scrap pieces here, which we don't want to waste. And she says it's got stuck to my, never mind. And I'm going to put another bit down there. Let's see, we'll cut that just to. Like that. Stick that in my bin. Right, I hope you're all well. It's a bit colder today. Just take off your tear and tape. Your bit. Stick that back in. Make sure it's kind of central. Like that. So your sticky bit should be facing up. Then what you're going to do is fold over your card and just burnish it like that. Okay, and there's your mechanism to pull out. She says. There's your mechanism to pull out your card. How easy is that? Ta-da. Super easy. Right, okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take our, where's our crumb cake? Our crumb cake piece. Now, on this one, I have designer series paper here and here. This one I'm going to do slightly different. I've actually put my heating in to take the chill off. Yeah, I've had my heating on as well. So on this card that we're making, we're going to have designer series paper here, but we're going to have embossed piece here. So what we're going to do is I'm going to emboss a piece first, then cut it down, because if you didn't know, when you emboss a piece, it can actually shrink a little bit. So what I'm going to do is Let me just see the measurements. So the measurements for DSP, if you're just using DSP, are 2 3/4 by 5.5. So 2 3/4 by 5.5. And then you have 1.5 by 4.5. Okay. But I'm actually going to cut this piece very slightly bigger because it will shrink a little bit. So we're going to do 3 by 4 3/4. I think we'll do it. And then we can cut it down afterwards. So let's do 3 by 4 3/4. And then we will cut that down. I might as well cut me DSP while I'm here. So the bottom piece needs to be 4.5 by 1.5. So that's your bottom piece. Done. Okay, so let's put that there for now. Let's bring in our embossing, our cut and emboss. Squeaky chair. Right. I'm going to have to do this slightly off camera. Now, this is a 3D embossing folder, so we just need that one and that one. So I'm just going to bear with me, guys. I am here. I'm just putting this through the embossing folder through the machine. Right, okay. So we have this gorgeous timber effect. Look at that, isn't that so cute? So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to cut this down to the right size, which is 4.5 by 2 3/4. Right. Okie dokie. Right, dear. So now what we're going to do is, what did I just do with that? Left it there. What a wally. Oh, come on. Come on. Right, so we're going to pop that down on, oh, it's very slightly, might need to just trim that down a very little fraction. Yes, I do. Right. Let me stick it on and then we can trim it if we need to. Just hope this works because I hadn't done a trial run of it first. Let's just pop that down on there. We are going to have to trim it very slightly, never mind. So it's not too bad. It is literally just a fraction. You can come in very easily and just trim that up. And we've got like a little overhang just here. It's probably where we had the 6 1/4, and you know it's very close to, there you go, that's it. Right. Okay, so that's on there. Then what we're going to do is stick this bit down. I'm going to pop this on here. And again, if you look at that, we've got loads hanging over. Right, if you do get an overhang, do not worry. Just come in and trim that up. There you go. Sorted. Right, so that's your cover there. And what I thought I would do, we're going to step it up even more, is if I can find it. No, where is it? Where is it? Where's my... right. I am going to bring in my gorgeous punch here, which I've completely forgotten the name of. Evergreen, I think it's called. And what I'm going to do is I am going to do a row of trees. Now, I don't know whether to do the row of trees here or here. This is just a kind of experiment. So let's have a look what we can do. Now, you do need... oh my gosh. Now, first of all, before we do the tree punchy bit that I was going to do, you do need to cut your belly band, which is 8.5 by 1.5. So do that first, because then you'll know what cardstock you've got left over to do the... right, so 8.5. So 8.5. Oh, it's too short. Right, I'm going to have to go grab another piece of old olive. Right, you do need a bigger piece, and it wasn't big enough. So 8.5 by 1.5. So let's just do this. I thought that was going to be long enough for some reason. 8.5. You could have cut that in a different way so that you would have had enough, but I didn't. You should do your belly band first. So there's your belly band. And then we're going to cut a row of trees. I don't know if the trees are going to work, but we can try it. Right, so what we're going to do is just push this in here, like so. And then we're going to match these up. Okay, look at that. Isn't that just so cute? My gosh, I love it, love it, love it. So let's just chop that off. Now, I'm really not sure whether to put the trees along here. I think that would look better, actually, if we did the trees along there, I think. Right, I think that's what I'm going to do, because I don't think we're going to see them if I put them on the bottom. No, you're not. Right, so we're going to put the trees there. Hope that this works. I'm not going to stick them down just yet, just in case it doesn't. Right, we are going to use the layering circles. So let's just do that quickly. And we're going to do one in Old Olive, the scallop in Old Olive. And then we're going to do a basic white one in the just regular circle. Okay, so let's do those quickly. On the top flap, I think, was Belinda was saying, bless her. Right, I think so. I think on the top flap looks best. Right, so I'm just going to bring in my little machine and just die cut these very quickly. Whoa, I just threw my die on the floor. Now, I didn't do an example of this, so I'm just praying and hoping that this actually looks all right. I'm sure it will. Right, so there's the circle one. And then if I can find my die I just threw on the floor. going to do this one here. So this is using the Peaceful Deer bundle. For those of you that have not seen it, but I do need to find my deer punch because I don't know where it is. As you can see, this was a thing at the last minute. So this is the Deer Builder punch. It's looking fabulous. Why, thank you. Right, so that's going to go on there. Okay, now we do need to get our stamp set out, wherever I've put it. And we are going to do some trees. So I'm going to do these trees here. And we do need to do the deer. So let's just find the trees I want. Where are the trees I want? This one here. So we need that one. We need the deer, which is... Oh, should we have the deer that says... Oh no, let's just have the plain deer because I had a plan in my head. So I want this deer, isn't it? This deer here. That deer. And then the sentiment was, let's celebrate. Oh, that I had in my head anyway. Oh my gosh, I cannot find it. There it is, there. Pesky little thing ran away. Right. Let's get some stamp blocks out. So we've got the deer. We've got the trees. And we have the sentiment. Right. Okie dokie. So let's get some, I think, old olive, I think. I might have to test this out first just to see what it looks like. Oop. Right, I'm going to do a test of it first to see if we want them full strength or do we want them... Oh, I like the dark one. Should we do the dark one? I think. Right, so we're going to do this. I need my mats. Going to put that there, like that. And what I might do, there is a little set, a little thing of trees here somewhere. I saw it. This one here. And I might do some little background trees as well. This little one here. So let's do these not full strength. So let's do... Oh, do it again. There you go. So we've just done some kind of trees in the background there. That's going to go on there. Okay, dokie. We need some crumb cake and basic black. Where is my basic black? Oh my gosh. I've lost my ink, so I put them in my drawer. Didn't I? Like a twit. OMG, I tidied up my desk and now I don't know where I've put my black ink. It's there. Right. Oh, I'm so not with it. Right, okie dokie. Let's do our now. What I always do when I'm using a punch is I always check which way the punch goes in. So we know that it goes in from the bottom upwards. So we know that the deer is okay just do him the normal way up. That makes sense. Some punches you have to check them out first. Oh, Oh no. Oh, well caught. Well caught, Chanel. Okie dokie. So we're just going to punch out the deer. Oops. I think we could probably do it a bit better. Look what that looks like. Oh, he's super cute. There he is there. So he's going to go on here. Just sort of like leaping around. Okay. So let's put these on. It is a great, just check your punches out first because they don't all go, you know, the normal way, if that makes sense. So to me, this would be, you know, probably quite a masculine one. Okay, so let's leave that there for now. Let's put these trees on. Let's stick these on. I love this punch. Just gorgeous. I'm going to stick that down across the bottom like so. Stick it down. Might have to trim this up very slightly. Like that. Right. Now we're going to do our belly band, which I think it's this piece here. And what I'm going to do is just literally lay this down and just don't actually measure it to fold it. I just hold it on and just bend it up. Then use your bend folder and then fold this down like so, like that, and use your bone folder like that. Now if you don't want so much of a bulk there, you could cut that down, but this is going to cover it up anyway, so I'm not bothered. I'm just going to stick this down. I'm going to put some there and a little bit there and just line it up like that. Put that on there, and then that's going to go on there. We're going to stick him on there. Isn't that just super cute? Oh, I love it, love it, love it. Isn't that super gorgeous? Right. So let's glue this down. Like that. And then I'm going to get some dimensionals for the little deer. Chanel, already out, Chanel. And this is honestly such a great, great set. Might do a little one on his head like that. Mega cute, says Belinda. I haven't finished yet. Right, so we're just going to have him leaping around there like that. And then I didn't know too much whether a sentiment would work on it, but we can have a little go and see. So what I thought was to do this sentiment here. And just do that there. Like that. And I thought, well, you've got two options. You can either, well, you've got probably loads of options, but what I thought I would do, so I'm not measuring on nothing here. So you can either do a banner piece that says let's celebrate, and you could put it there. But what I thought we could do is actually kind of fussy cut around this, because I love the font and I just think it's very squiggly and lovely, and sometimes it's nice to have like a curly sentiment. Like that. And then we could put this just on there like that. I actually think that looks super, super cute. And just glue it on, I think. I think that looks adorable. Harlan says that's just what she would do. I just love it. I think it's a gorgeous font. So I'm literally going to just stick that down on there. We can add a little bit of twinkle if we want to, get some winter stella on the trees. Let's just add a bit of winter stella on here, just to give them a little bit of a shimmer. Like that. Can even add a wink of stella to these trees as well. And do the inside ones as well. And then I've got some little rhinestones. So I thought we could just add one of those. And maybe another one there. And there you have it. So we have a different version. Oh, it turned out scrumptious, actually. Probably better than I thought. I actually love it. I think it is super, super cute. So let me just go and put some more wink of stella on these, because otherwise they'll look odd. And you could put a little message in the flap underneath if you wanted. So you've got let's celebrate. And when they open it up, you could have a little sentiment in here. What sentiments are on here? Let's have a look. So we've got let's celebrate, and then you could have Merry Christmas on the inside. So when they open it, whoops, I've got a thing stuck to my finger. You could have a little Merry Christmas across here. But you know, put your gift card in wherever it's gone. Oh my goodness me. So you've got your gift card in there. Close it up. And then you have your gorgeous little deer. Oh, you could make these for little ones. Carinas, you have the set, don't you? Carinas. You mean kangaroos? Is that kangaroos, Belinda? Oh, look at that. I am so chuffed with that. So, you know, you've kind of got like a masculine, more of a masculine version. But you could just have, you know, make this a birthday card as well. You know, so let's celebrate. It's your birthday. It doesn't just have to be for Christmas, does it? This can be, oh, love it, love it, love it. Aren't they super cute? Sorry, Belinda, honey, I didn't know. Oh, Karen, I do have this set, but we normally just send money via PayPal so they can shop where they want. Oh, bless you. Right. There you have it. So 2 different ones. And like I said, with that DSP, instead of the penguin, you could add the polar bear, which he would look so cute on there. And then some presents and a little Christmas tree. Just move it over a little bit. Just lovely. So kind of there's 3 ideas there, but aren't they just delicious? So I hope that you will be giving it a go. If you're watching on YouTube, please like and subscribe and give me a thumbs up. Say hi in the comments. And yes, so that's it. If you do want to order, please go to the, you know, the the shops on the screen, and please use the host code when ordering. So I hope you're going to have a lot of fun with these, because I know I'm going to be making more. Definitely. And I mean, it's endless really. And these punch bundles make life so much easier. You could also cut the deer out of the DSP, because you've got the peaceful deer. I think it's the peaceful deer DSP for the one of the celebration items as well. It would work as a money wallet as well. Definitely. You could definitely just put fold a little note up in there, or stick a little. I did think that about putting money in them, and I thought what you could do is make a little envelope to go in here, and then put the money in the envelope. So just stick a little envelope in there, make a little envelope out of DSP and stick that in. I mean, in fact, we could do that now if you wanted to. We could make a little envelope. So for instance, say you wanted to put the money in instead. Whoops, a daisy, I nearly broke his paw. Oh my god, his hoof. I nearly broke his hoof. Right, okay, so to make an envelope, obviously, if you've got your envelope punch board, you do have somewhere hiding. Okay, so what we could do instead, and actually you could have the little message on there. So let's measure this. So they were 3 and a, what did I make them? 3 3/4, weren't they? Oh my god, that's my pad. So they were 3 3/4 square, which we then made them smaller. So let's have a measure. So you're going to want your envelope about 2.5 by, let's say 2.5 by 3-ish. 2.5 by 3. So let's have a look on here. 2.5 by 3. So you've got 3 by 4, 3 by 2.5. So we need 5.5, 5 by 5-inch paper, and then that is 2 3/8. Right. So let's get some coordinating paper. Let's find something that will go with it. Red is too much. Let's have a look. What other paper we have here? Oh, let's have a look. Oops. That would look quite nice, I think. So let's use this one here. So we need a piece 5 by 5. So let's do 5 by 5. 5 by 5. And it's 2 3/8. So we're going to do 2 3/8 is there. So punch and score, and then like that. Let's just, oops, fold this up. Hope this fits now. It might not fit now I've done this. If not, we'll have to go a bit smaller. Hope I'm free. Right, let's just see before I stick it in. Oh, it does just fit. Look at that. Well, there you go. So you've got a little envelope instead. Oh, that is super cute, actually. So let's just glue this down. And then what we could do then is do a little sentiment on it, on the front of the envelope. Just like that. So you'd have to fold your note, obviously, to put it in, but you know, it's not the end of the world unless you wanted to make it wider, which you could do. You know, you could actually make this card wider, so that you could get a note folded in half rather than have to fold it up into bits. Maybe I could do a version that's wider to show you and give you the measurements. Maybe if that's something you want me to do, I could give you the measurements for a wider one that would fit a note folded in half, because to fit a note in there, you'd have to kind of put it into four, fold it into four, I think. You're right. Let's do a little sentiment on the inside of it. So we've got let's celebrate. And then you could just have sending love and peace this season, or wishing you a wonderful year, whichever you wanted. You could actually, let's have a look. Just Merry Christmas or sending love and peace. Merry Christmas. I don't know which one. It's the best time of the year. I don't know. We do have some other sentiments, obviously. Let's have a look. No. I know what we'll do. Let's just use my favorite punch, which is not, it's retired now, but I'm just going to use this. But you can use any punch, really. So let's do Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And then we could do some little stars, maybe. Little twinkles. Maybe. Right. Get off me. Get off. Right. Oh my gosh, I think I have everything out on my desk that I possibly could have out. Right. Oh, let's do Merry Christmas first. Let's just do a Merry Christmas like that. Let's just cut this out. Punch this out, I should say. And then, what colour should we do the stars in? What about a little misty moonlight or something, maybe? Let's try a misty moonlight. I don't know if this is going to work, but we can test it out first. Always test it out if you're unsure what they would look like. Oh, see, that would look quite cute. Let's just do some little... Oh, there you go. Kind of looks all right. I don't know. You could experiment a little bit. I think I've kind of covered over. I wouldn't probably do that like totally. No, I think what I'll do, I don't like it. Let's turn it over and do it again because I don't like it. That'd just be nice just with Merry Christmas on it. Maybe it wasn't the right colour. I should have done. I actually think I like the stars on this set better. So let's try the stars from the other set. Let's hope I don't get them muddled up. Yeah, they're a little bit less. They're a little bit less invasive. I would have used one of the grey tones for that stamp. Them first. Then the sentiment. Ah, grey tones, says Karen Willis. Right. Let's do grey then. Let's try grey and see if that would be better. So let's do try. Let's the harvest sounds. Let's do grey. Let's try smoky slate or basic grey. Let's try smoky slate. Right, let's have a look. Oh, light. The lighter version or the darker version? Light or dark? What do we reckon? Light or dark? That's the grey. So the lighter one, I think. We say the lighter one? Let's look. Let's do. Oh, look at that. That's amazing. Well done, Cameron. And let's do a little bit down there. See, I was just seeing if you was paying attention and if you was actually watching. I could have said what purple and then seen if you'd have corrected me. Right, looks amazing. Well done. I'm thinking of nighttime stars, which no, it wouldn't have worked. So we're just going to stick this on. See, I was just seeing if you was paying attention to me. Put that on the front, like so. Just going to pop that in there. You could have actually have gone around that. I would have actually probably gone around that with a blender, just so that that pops out a bit more. See, now you've got me going. I tell you what, let's find some smoky slate. A minute. See, you've got me going now. You've got me wanting to do more. So I've just got a smoky slate one and we'll cut it out, punched it out. And we're just going to half this. And then I'm going to stick this onto here just so that it makes it stand out a bit more. Oh my gosh, you'll never guess what I'm watching on the telly. But if you do watch it, do not give me any spoilers. Oh gosh, lots of glue. So I am watching at the moment, my gosh, the Australian Married at First Sight. Oh my God, it's so good. It's so good. Honestly, I'm addicted. I'm addicted. I want to watch it without hubby, but he won't let me. I should cheat on him and watch it. Oh God, it's so good. I'm only on about they've just had the first like party sort of thing, you know, the first meeting with everybody. So good. So good. Right, I'm gonna come in and just trim up a little bit there. And there's a little bit there. Anyone else watching it? Or have watched it? There you go, right. We really stepped this one up, didn't we? We stepped it right up. Okay, okay. We've just got a bit of, see how that makes that really pop out. There you go. Right, there you go. All done. No way, no way what? Belinda's saying, no way what that I'm watching. That is just fantastic. Right. Okay, so this is, if you want to pop a little goodie in there instead, it does fit. Ta-da, like that. And then it pops out. And it will probably jump out at you. So this one is lush. Really, really stepped it up. Watch reality TV. Yes, I do. I'm a little bit naughty. Let's just I know. I love it. I don't watch much reality TV. I don't watch Love Island or anything like that, but I do like The Married at First Sight. It's just so good. There you go, my lovelies. There you have it. Two wonderful, wonderful gift cards. I know you'd think I'd be at home watching a book instead of watching reality TV. Then my hubby's into it more than what I am. Or I mean, I think it's an abuse of the society of marriage. It is. I do agree. I do think that it's but I do enjoy watching it. I'm so sorry. I do watch it. Right, I'm guilty. I'm a sinner. Right, my lovelies, you take care. Have a lovely, lovely day. Please show me if you do make some of these. Karen, I should set you a challenge, but you're not home yet, so you haven't got all your bits and pieces with you. But when you get home, I'm going to challenge you to design a different one. There you go. I'm going to start challenging my team, I think. Actually, that's what I should do. I should offer a little incentive to those of my team who want to have a go. Gorgeous, hun, and perfect timing too. I'm off to sort the girls and then head home. Thank you, honey. I'll have a safe trip home, my lovely. Thanks for everyone who's tuned in, and I will see you next time. Take care for now. Bye bye.